this is my pitch. My pitch is videography based, so CCTV. I'm doing this scene where Phil explains the plan of how they are going to frame the postman. I'm inputting cinematography into it to create more tension and make the scene more fun. I would involve this scene with a lot of editing and use a lot of skillful camera work to create the best out of the scene. I want to really dramatise this scene so much and make people want to see the rest of the story just from this scene. As you can see here, through my written concept, I've put the start of every single line so you can understand when the actions are happening. So my ideas for this are, I wanted to use this thing called a worm shot. If you've ever watched The Goonies, it's used quite a few times in that, and I think it's really effective. I wanted to use this shot because it's different, fun, and in my opinion, the way I wanted to shoot it, it would show more of a connection through the characters. The way they would all be in a circle together over the camera would show a connection in my eyes. I think there are certain points when this would happen. So, my opening, I would like a black screen. The camera opens on Phil drinking on the floor, so sat down. It pans up to Phil's head with a close-up. Phil delivers the first line for Kathy, Danny and Mark, and I want a medium shot of the group. As Phil is delivering the plan, it is being shown on the screen in action. So, as he's delivering every part of the plan, we can see it happening obviously in a different time through the CCTV. So we will see Mark and Kathy and Danny enter Adam's house through a CCTV of a lamppost across the street, and I wanted to use the idea of Adam having CCTV inside the house. So this is where you see Mark grab the jumper and grab all the other stuff. And then when Phil is explaining how they should not touch the bag, I want another worm shot. So from below, again showing that connection between the characters. I want to have then a shot of CCTV when they are entering the shop and then leaving the shop. This is where he tells the plan to Richard about going with Brian to the head office, where it would pan back up to Richard when he responds that he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't like him, and it would be another worm shot. So this basically goes through one. So when it's by the bridge, I want to see a CCTV again from a lamppost of them entering the forest, and then another one of them in a different part of the forest, and then meeting on the bridge with Lou. I want to have another lamppost lighting the bridge, where it would be lighting the bridge, and another CCTV camera that catches them meeting and then leaving. And then I want a CCTV shot of them walking past Asda, when it is mentioned at Asda. The quiet street. So, the quiet street line, when he's delivering this, I didn't want to just have them just walking down the street and that's it. I thought it was a bit more cooler and it was a bit more enveloping if we had it so they were caught on multiple different street cameras. So they're walking down one street, they're caught on one street camera that's on a lamppost. They walk down another one, they're caught on one that's outside of a house. They walk down another one, they're caught on another one that's on a lamppost. This is where they wait in the street and you see the postman in the distance, who you see them have an interaction with, which is when the framing begins. I feel when he goes through this whole situation and he tells John Tate's plan, I want to have a CCTV of outside the room where John Tate is going into, where he's talking to them, and I want to see the teachers clearly rush out after he's told them that he thinks he's seen Adam. After this, I want a a worm shot again, when Phil says any questions, or stay silent. Medium shot of Phil when he leans back, drinks his Coke and smiles. Medium wide camera shot of group, they all look shocked, but Kathy is there smiling, looking excited. Medium close up to a pan to a close up of Phil smirking and goes to drink Coke again, and then I would like the cut there. I really wanted to use videography and cinematography together. Now I mainly used videography because that was my assignment, but I feel that put in that slight bit of cinematography, just really the worm shots was really effective, and it really showed more of a connection with the story. Now, my unique angle, I see this pitch as a stand-up to the rest. The idea I had of combining videography and cinematography has worked a charm for my idea, and also including how the plan being told and action while it was being explained really has a dramatic light to the story. Using the worm shot shows a good connection with the characters, as I've explained, as seen in The Goonies quite a few times. I feel this specific shot can be very effective if done right, and the way I laid out the CCTV shots to look natural also helped with the believability of the scene. This is my pitch.